Page 64. He moves us through the crowded throng of dancers to the other side of the dance floor, and we're beside Kate and Elliot, Christian's brother. The music is pounding away, loud and leery, outside and inside my head. Oh no, Kate is making her moves. She's dancing her ass off, and she only ever does this if she likes someone, really likes someone. It means there'll be 3 of us for breakfast tomorrow. Katie. Christian leans over and shouts in Elliot's ear. I cannot hear what he says. Elliot is tall with wide shoulders, curly blonde hair, and light, wickedly gleaming eyes. I can't tell their colour under the pulsating heat of the flashing lights. Elliot grins and pulls Kate into his arms, where she is more than happy to be. Katie, even in my inbred state, I am shocked. She only just met him. She nods, and whenever Elliot says and grins at me and waves, Christian propels us off the dance floor in double time. But I'm never going to talk to her. Is she okay? I can see where things are heading for her and him. I need to do the safe sex lecture. In the back of my head, I hope she reads one of the posters on the inside of the bathroom door. My thoughts crash through my brain, fighting the drunk, fizzy feeling. It's so warm in here, so loud, so colourful, too bright. My head begins to swim. Oh no, I can feel the floor coming up to meet my face. Or so it feels. The last thing I hear before I pass out in Christian Grain's arm is a harship epithet. Fuck. Chapter 5. It's very quiet, the light is muted, and I'm comfortable and warm in his bed. I open my eyes, and for a moment I'm tranquil and serene, enjoying the strange, unfamiliar surroundings. I have no idea where I am. The headboard behind me is in the shape of a massive sun. It's oddly familiar. The room is large and airy and plushy, furnished in browns and golds and beiges. I have seen it before, where my befuddled brain struggling through its recent visual memories. Holy crap, I'm in the Heathman Hotel, in a suite. I have stood in a room similar to this with Kate. This looks better. Oh shit, I'm in Christian Gray's suite. How did I get here? Fractured memories of the previous night come slowly back to haunt me. The drinking, oh no, the drinking, the phone call, oh no, the phone call, the vomiting, oh no, the vomiting, Josie and then Christian. Oh no, I cringe inwardly. I don't remember coming here. I'm wearing my t-shirt, bra and panties. No socks, no jeans, holy shit. I glance at the bedside table. On it is a glass of orange juice and 2 tablets. Advil. Control freak that he hears, he thinks of everything. I set up and take the tablets. Actually, I don't feel that bad. Probably much better than I deserve. The orange juice tastes divine. It's thirst questioning and refreshing. There's a knock on the door. My heart leaps into my mouth. I can't seem to find my voice. He opens the door anyway and strolls in. Holy hell, he's been working out. He's in grey sweatpants that hang in that way off his hips and grey sleeveless t-shirt, which is dark with a sweat like his hair. Christian Grey sweat. The notion does odd things to me. I take a deep breath and close my eyes, and I feel like a 2-year-old. If I close my eyes, then I'm not really here. Good morning, Anastasia. How are you feeling? Better than I deserve, I mumble. I pick up at him. He places a large soft shopping bag on a chair and gasps each end of the towel that he has around his neck. He's staring at me, grey eyes, dark as usual. I have no idea what he's thinking. He hides his thoughts and feelings so well. How did I get here? My voice is small, contrite. He sits down on the edge of the bed, close enough for me to touch for me to smell. Oh, my sweat and body wash and Christian is a heavily cocktail, so much better than a margarita, and now I can speak from experience. After you passed out, I didn't want to risk the leather upholstery in my car, taking you all the way to your apartment, so I brought you here, he says predominantly. Did you put me into bed? Yes, his face is impassive. Did I throw up again? My voice is quieter. No. Did you undress me? I whisper. Yes. He quicks an eyebrow at me, and I blush furiously. We didn't, I whisper, my mouth drying in mortified horror. As I can't complete the question, I stare at my hands. Anastasia, you was comatose. Necrophilia is not my thing. I like my women sentient and receptive, he says dryly. I'm so sorry. His mouth lifts slightly in a weary smile. It was very diverting evening, not one I'll ever forget in a while. Me neither. Oh, he's laughing at me, the bastard. I didn't ask him to come here and get me. Somehow I've been made to feel like the villain of the piece. You didn't have to track me down with whatever James Bond gadgetry you're developing for the highest bidder, I snap. He stares at me surprised and, if I'm not mistaken, a little wounded. First, the technology to track cell phones is available over the internet. Secondly, my company does not invest or manufacture any kind of surveillance devices. And third, if I had to come to get you, you'd probably waking up in the photographic bed. And for what I can remember, you were overly enthused about him pressing his suit, he says acidly. Pressing his suit? I glance up at Christian. He's glaring at me, his eyes blazing, aggravated. I tried to bite my lip, but I failed to repress my giggle. What medieval chronically did you escape from? He sounds like a country knight. His mood's visible shifts, his eyes soften and his expression warms, and there's a trace of smile on his lips. Anastasia, I don't think so. Dark Knight, maybe. He smiles in his sadocket and he shakes his head. Did you eat last night? His tone is accusatory. I shake my head. What major transgression have I committed now? His jaws clenches, but his face remains impassive. You need to eat. That's why you're so ill. Honestly, it's drinking rule number 1. He runs his hand through his hair. And I know it's because he's exhausted. Are you going to continue to scold me? Is that what what I'm doing? I think so. You're lucky I'm scolding you. What do you mean? Well, if you were mine, you wouldn't be able to sit down for a week after the stunt you pulled yesterday. You didn't eat, you got drunk, you put yourself at risk. He closes his eyes, drained and henched briefly on his face and his shoulders. When he opens his eyes, he glares at me. I hate to think what could have happened to you. I scroll back at him. What's his problem? What's it to him? If I was his, well, I'm not, though maybe part of me would like to be. The thought pierces through the irritation I feel at her high-handed words. I flush at the waviness of my subconsciousness. She's doing her happy dance in a bright red hula skirt at thought of being his.